What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video drawing episode. I think I video drawing just 3 hours ago. But I got interview, and based on my fucking mood, you can guess how it went. Oh my god. What can I say? First of all, I went out with a friend who's leaving soon. But she's leaving soon. And I went out with her. We like hung out. I randomly asked her if she's available because I wanted to go out because I was outside right after, like I went for my morning walk. It felt like 25. It felt so warm. I was genuinely like outside. I was dying. So I was like, that's nice weather, but I want to also prepare for, but who cares? So I went outside with her. I asked her, we went outside for like 1.5 hours, talked. It was very nice. Man, I'm gonna miss her hard. But then I had the interview. Like I came back, I had like 10 minutes to prepare for my interview. And I was like, shit, I feel like I know nothing. And then the interview started. And it was very chill. Well, first of all, she's like, how are you? Nothing big. And I was like, yeah, I'm good, how are you? And we talked a bit like normally. And she said, well, she introduced herself. She was like, I'm currently staying in France, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you moved to France like 10 years ago? What? That's crazy. So I just followed up with a conversation. We had a normal conversation. And then we just continued, and she was starting to explain, more about herself. And she also asked about me, and we had a normal conversation. I was like, I feel like something's going, like, the way she talked, it felt very, very, it felt like I was talking to a friend. And I was like, I thought this would be more of an interview. So I think, you know what I did? Because, yeah, and then we talked, okay, I'm gonna say this in a bit, but we talked. And then at one point, she was like, you know what? I like your vibe. I like your energy. That's really the most important thing. Like, I've talked to a few people, and you're definitely the one that stands out to me the most. So like, it's definitely a yes from me. I'm gonna talk to HR, make sure you get that placement. Bro, she's the type of woman who's like based off of vibes and shit. Bro, that's so fucking cool. Because I've got an aura. No, that's cringe. I've got like a vibe. I've got good vibes. I've got good energy. I do. And I'm, especially for something like this, I want this. So like, obviously my energy is even better. Bro, and you know how I recently journaled about the fact that I really hate interviews, and I wish I would just be able to have like normal conversations with people, and then I'd be more than happy to work for free for a certain period of time to make sure that I'm, that I just don't just talk the talk, but also walk it. And I think I manifested that because I was like, I wish I could just have a normal conversation. I remember saying this. I think it was on a video journal or to a friend. I don't remember. But I remember saying it out loud. I was like, man, I wish I could just talk to a normal human being. And then we vibe. And then they're like, you know what? I'm more than happy to like get you to work. Or at least come and practice for free if they're not willing to spend money. But this is also a paid internship. So like, oh my God. It's like, whoa. You know what? I'm genuinely jumping around, bro. What the fuck? This is crazy. That is crazy. Oh my God. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, and I also, because when we talk very normally, I was like, I've got exams on Monday and Wednesday, actually. And then she was like, oh, well, you know what? I don't want to take your time away from studying, so we'll make this quick. And we made it quick. But I love talking to her because, I don't know, we had a normal conversation like friends. And we're like, bro, we're beautiful. But I think she's like a decade older than me, honestly. I think she might be at the end of her 20s or something like that. I'm 20, right? But because she said she moved 10 years ago to Paris, I was like, well, okay, she looks very young, but she's on my age. And I didn't want to ask her, but it felt very nice. And honestly, I'm super excited to work with her. Because then she was also like, okay, well, so here's the thing. There's like, I'm going to just tell you a few tasks you'd most likely do, or like you definitely do. And then there's obviously much more. And you just tell me if that's like something that fits you, if that's something you'd want to do. And then she's like, well, essentially, we've got like this list, 700 clients. And because it's a crypto bank, 700 clients of like, they got crypto, they got Bitcoin, they're rich. So wealthy clients, very wealthy ones. And we've got this list, and they said, essentially they started applying, but they didn't finish the process or whatever. And you'd be doing like cold calling, you'd be following up, a lot of customer relationship management, which is really cool. And also you'd like, because we host a lot of events, you'd like organize them, do a bit of marketing maybe for them, which is amazing. And bro, first of all, I really, really, in my life, I wanted to cold call. Because it's like, that sounds so fun. Like, yes, you might get rejected, but like the whole purpose of cold calling is one, failure. Okay, first of all, failure. It's great, bro. You learn so much through failure. Two, you learn so much. And two, when you do get a win, it's like big, you know what I mean? So like, this is pretty cool. I did want to do cold calling for a long time, but I was like, I don't have anything to cold call. Like, I don't have a product, right? Or a service. So there's no cold calling happening without that. But now I can actually do cold calling. I can do marketing, and I can do like working with people. I love working with people. This is like the perfect shit. And she likes me, and so it's like, bro. And the HR also liked me because she like, I said it right. She sent me 2 emails within like 4 hours. The next day, even though she said it will take like 2 to 5 business days, she sent me an email the next day, within 1 business day, within less than 24 hours. The interview was at 3 p.m. And she texted me next morning at 10 and at 2. Man. I was gonna say motherfucker. That was motherfucker. Bro. This is amazing. This is such a crazy opportunity. And she also said, because I was like, well, we at one point talked about the HQ that's here located in Gibraltar. And I'm like, yeah, I'm also thinking about working, like going there, because like, why the fuck not? She's like, it's definitely like a good, because it's a remote internship, and it's like, you can definitely, if you just decide one day to go there, it's actually a good idea, because like the CEO is there, the CFO is there, so a bunch of important people are there. So it's gonna be great for networking as well. So fucking damn well that I'm gonna go to the fucking office. Oh my God. I am in shock. I fucking manifested this shit into my life. Without even trying, without even actively being aware that I was manifesting it. Fuck yes. I told you there's no reason why I wouldn't get this. This is so cool. It's been a while since I've been this happy. Like, this is crazy. This is so cool, bro. Yeah, well, now I've got to study for exams. But fuck that, bro. Fuck exams. Ooh, I've got the cool shit. Damn. This is so cool. This is actually so fucking cool. Oh my God, I'm actually so fucking happy. Wow. That is crazy. I'm amazed at myself, and I'm amazed. See, I have trust in humans, because I know school is bullshit, university is bullshit. They didn't give a shit about my grades. They didn't give a shit. What they cared about was my energy, my mindset, my vibe. I understood the system years ago. I understood this shit years ago. And then there's people telling me, fuck you. Like my Russian friend, motherfucker. He's like, bro, but if you it's gonna be better for next semester when we get placements, and then people are it's gonna look better if you have fucking good grades in your first year, even if it doesn't matter, even if it doesn't count for your entire degree. It doesn't, it's gonna be quite important still, for the next semester for the placement. I'm like, fuck that. What matters? This looks fucking hilarious. What fucking matters is how you are as a person, how you work as a person, what is your mentality like, what is your energy like, what is your vibe like. Apparently that fucking matters. And how you fucking work. How do you work? Are you just like, it's all good and great if you have good vibe, good energy, but it doesn't matter if you cannot back it up. Ah! I'm fucking autistic. Yeah, I'm fucking autistic. Anyways, bro, this opportunity is so crazy. I'm actually going insane. Bro. Okay. I really should cook, and like I need to cook, but I know I will not be able to. And I actually don't know if I'll be able. No, I might be able to study because I've got like so good energy that all the negative energy from studying will be cancelled out. But I do have to say, quite worried about one thing. Oh, it's starting to charge. Bro, my laptop. Since there's this one thing I talked about yesterday or 2 days ago where I accidentally did something in my laptop when I put the charging cable in and it's been charging less than before. It's like, it hasn't charged for the last, like it says it's charging and I think it is, but like so much less effective. Like it's been at 50% for the last 24 hours, even though it was plugged in the whole time when I was using it. Like all I did was like, for example, Brave. I have Brave, but I also have like 40 tabs open. So like memory is used a lot, but still. And now it's finally charging. It charged 10%. But it's charged. But oh, bros, this is fucking insane. Oh my God, I love myself so much. How can I fucking suck my own cock? This is so good. Oh my fucking God, I'm the most amazing person and the best person. I'm like the coolest person. I just saw another butterfly. I noticed butterflies ever since I read the book The Alchemist. Should have it here somewhere. Power of now. Look at so many books here, bro. Look at this shit. Oh, wait. Ugh, why is there a glass bottle here? Where is it? Might be here. No? What the fuck? Where's the Alchemist? Did I not bring it with me to Gibraltar? It's like an amazing book. Oh, well, okay, that light actually did nothing. Still as dark as before. Oh, I remember I bought this when I came to Gibraltar because I thought as souvenirs for 2 friends. And since then I haven't been to Germany. And also Loki, the last time I texted her, a good friend of mine, who I bought it for, and her boyfriend, she replied with like shitty ass energy. So I didn't congratulate her for her birthday. Because I was like, okay, well, I just sent like a 2-minute audio, genuinely curious and excited to talk to you, and you replied with a fucking six words and a thumbs up, and didn't even ask anything in return. So like, fuck you, not congratulating you for your birthday. Yeah, but no hard feelings. Like, no hard feelings. I'm more than happy to talk to people. I would just return the energy they give, type shit. Yo, I've got the fucking internship. And it's like such an amazing opportunity, bro, with fucking wealthy ass people. Not just like clients, but also like the owners of the company, the fucking employees. Fucking cool people. Networking. I would get my own laptop for work, obviously, but like, who? Because this shit laptop stops working, okay? I mean, I told you just now with the charging problem. And I'm like, and I will learn cool shit. I will learn so cool shit. This is like amazing, bro. What the hell? 15 minutes. How did 15 minutes pass? I was like in full state of ecstasy. I'm like in an extremely euphoric or extremely ecstatic state. I don't even know. I feel like the guy, I don't have Instagram anymore, but I remember there was this one sales guy. I don't know if you've ever seen him. Fuck. Dickhead, but at the same time hilarious. I don't know. His energy is golden. It's like, you have to imagine, he's like in his suit. I don't have a suit. I just wore a shirt. But like, I don't have it right now. But he wears his little suit. Let me actually wear a shirt. No, actually, I'm gonna wear something cooler than a shirt. I'm gonna wear something cooler than a shirt. Look at this shit. It's fucking robe. Imagine this, bro. He's in his suit. Imagine this is a suit, right? He's in a suit. He's a businessman in his suit. And then he plays like music. It's like vibing, singing, and it's like, woo, you know, dancing low key. And then on a sales call, waiting for an answer, he gets an answer, pauses the music. He's like, you can always hear this shit. Oh shit, I just turned off Wi-Fi. Not that it matters, but still. But he does like, and then the guy answers. It's like, hey, who am I speaking to? And then he tells him, and he does a sales call. Sometimes it's funny and cool. Sometimes he says something low-key stupid, and then the guy says, okay, fuck off. Like, who the fuck are you? And he's like, no. But anyways, and then he continues vibing. It's fucking hilarious. I don't know the guy's name. Like, will not be able to, well, I could find him probably, even without social media. I mean, there's tons of tools out there. But yeah, she also, like, I think 10 minutes in, she's like, well, do you have any questions for me? Like, genuinely 10 minutes in the conversation. I'm like, well, thing is, most questions will be answered on the onboarding. It is just like that. Like, I spoke to HR, I had a bunch of questions, and just from the conversation and also from what she was saying this time, I understood that my questions will be answered on onboarding, like my most questions. So I thought of what I can ask. And this one, bro, I wrote this, I remember writing this down. Based on our conversation so far, do you have any concern about my fit for the role? Didn't even have to ask that shit because she was like, I like you. It's a yes from me. Okay, enough autistic energy. We have to go into full-on business mode. I will eat lunch, and then I would tell my friend while I'm eating lunch, get your ass over, we're gonna study. This time we're not gonna go into town because I don't want to drive 20 minutes there and drive 20 minutes back. We just go to uni or whatever. I don't give a shit. I just want to, like, whoo. I've got the fucking energy. Bro. Well, it's obviously not confirmed yet, right? But, like, it is confirmed. Obviously, the official matches have to be finalized. But both HR and sales manager loved me, so like, you know what I mean? Shit. I forgot to take my trash out this morning again. Oh man. You wanna know? I have one trash can right now and it's full. My one trash bag. And I still have trash. So here's what I did. I've got this old big ass protein powder. It's bigger than my fucking head. It's like what? How much was in here? 2.7 kilograms of protein powder. And that's empty. And so I just fucking fill my trash because that's the non-empty one. Isn't that smart? Isn't that smart? Isn't that smart? Oh, I almost dropped my phone. Anyways, what do we have for lunch? I didn't even need that. Honestly, I was outside for 1.5 hours. I didn't drink a Monster. Oh my god, this is gonna taste godly when I drink it. I shouldn't drink it right now. That will genuinely send me into like a state of I don't know, an unnormal hyper state. Like I'm already hyper. If I drink this shit, which I haven't drank in like 3 months or 2 months, and I love White Monster, like genuinely, I think I will. Like I'm already having like low-key zoomies. Might have like super. I might create a new level of zoomies if I take that shit. Like, okay, later. Oh yeah, I was taking burritos out there. Beautiful. It's so beautiful enough. Oh, why did the fucking stove just make a sound? Oh, look at this shit. Now I'm getting to eat my beautiful fucking burritos. And you know what? I'll take the cool plate. I've got a white plate. I've got a see-through plate. And it's like one time I made pancakes on this. And then the sun hit because the sun, like the sunrise is where my window is. So like when the sun rises, especially during the early hours of the day, it shines right onto my table over there. Because like there's this one, and then I got this one from a friend. But yeah. But that table is honestly so good. I'm so glad. Maybe I should send her a thank you message for the table. But then at the same time, we haven't talked in probably a month or two. For good reason. Yeah, but it's just a thank you message. I guess it doesn't hurt. But at the same time, she might be upset that I am. Yeah. I'll think about it while I have lunch. Amazing, bro. What a beautiful day it is today. Oh my god. Today's like the best day ever. No. And also very fucking funny. I hosted my birthday dinner at this one Indian place, right? It was like a fancy Indian restaurant, right? Remember? Fucking. And I actually used that as experience, bro. I'm a fucking goat. Because she was like, well, you're gonna do like event budgeting and event marketing and shit. And I was like, funny that you say this, because previously we had talked. Oh no, and then, yeah. And I was like, for my birthday, I went to this place, Indian place that you guys went to. They had literally last week a dinner there. It was the first time in Gibraltar, bro. I literally almost could have seen her. That's crazy. And I went to this Indian restaurant where I had my birthday. It's like I spoke to the manager, and obviously I hosted the dinner. I invited everyone. Had to make sure I got enough money in my bank account. You know what I mean? And she was like, I don't know. This is so cool. So like I used that as experience for event planning and marketing. And in general, I do that. Like I'm a big planner. Bro, I do not understand. Like, it makes no sense for me to plan something if you do not have like an actual plan for it. Like, it's all good if you have the idea, but what the fuck does that even matter? What actually matters if you have like, all right, so I have this idea. Let's do this. How much is it going to cost? Basic ass question, basic as answer. It's very simple. So I did this breakdown for my birthday, right? I was like, all right, dinner, yeah, it was the dinner, but like starter on average costs like 10 to 15 pounds. I did like a range of the minimum and the maximum for each thing. So like for starter, for main, for dessert, for drinks, for water. And I added it for 5 people. I was like, minimum amount if no one gets starters and everyone just gets a main dish and just one drink and water. That's the minimum. And then the maximum, everyone gets a starter, everyone gets a main dish for like the most expensive price, obviously. Like, yeah. Oh no, yeah. So, So I had like actual research, backed up my data, and then I knew how much fucking money I need. And like I do that in everything I plan. Like it makes no sense for me to just throw out an idea and then do nothing with it, because that means like, one, you don't really care about it, and like, yeah, it just shows that like it's not that serious. Like if you have an actual plan that you want to realize, then you do something to realize it. Talking is good and great, but like, and I love talking, but like, obviously, if I can run a YouTube channel with over 360 videos, I think. I don't even know. Something with a 3 at the start. Over 300. No, 320, I think. No? I don't know. I don't care. It does not matter. The little details, the schematics do not matter. What matters is like that I do have this. So, yeah. What was I saying? Don't know. Don't care. Ah! This is like so great. I feel it. Oh, I just realized that you didn't see me. Yeah, I'm quite ecstatic. I'm very excited. Bro, that was such a good conversation. And even if she said no after this, it was like such a nice conversation. I don't know, I just love talking to people. Like even that would have made me happy. Not this happy, but like would have just made me happy. I love talking to people. I'm so excited to go out and talk to so many people today again, bro. I'm actually so fucking excited for that. Yeah! All right. Time to eat these 2 big, beautiful burritos. BBB. Triple B. Mm-hmm. Oh, amazing, bro. Look at this shit. I've got sauce. And this is my nose. Bro, I love the... man, I'm so fucking cool and sexy and amazing and I'm perfect. But I'm not perfect because, like, there's always room to improve. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm perfect in the sense that, like, I'm the best. But obviously, I can improve in so many ways. So in that sense, that's a contradiction. But you get it. You get it. I know you do. If you don't, that sucks. But I get it. That's what matters. Type shit. Actually, to drop a little bit of knowledge at the end, one super important thing, I think I forgot the knowledge actually. I'm too euphoric and I can't remember shit. Oh yeah, it only has to make sense to you. Remember that. What the fuck is this? Why is there something on my finger? Oh, that's from the chair. Because it's low-key falling apart. Oh, what can I say? No, but one thing in life, I'm a big advocate for living your life the way you want to live it. And being aware that you can make your own choices, being aware of free will, being aware of, yo, I could stay inside right now, or I could go outside, or I could study, or I could cut my toe off. I could do whatever I fucking want, because I have free will. So why would I choose to do something that I don't enjoy? Why would I choose to, I don't know. Why would I choose to cut my toe off if I could be eating burritos now? Why would I choose? I can just lay down, you know what I mean? I can just fucking lay down and I can be like, oh, you know what I mean? So like, have free will. You can do whatever you want and it only has to make sense to you. Like, it doesn't have to make sense to anyone else that on a random Friday, on the first Friday of May, at around 2 p.m., I cut my toe off. If I want to cut it off, I will do it. It doesn't have to make sense to anyone, but to me. So like, what I'm trying to get at, it's a crazy example. I don't know why it came to my mind. It's actually a crazy example. But what I'm saying is, do what you want to do. Do not let other people influence that. If you want to do something, then do it alone or do it with people. Doesn't matter. Just do it. Do what you want to do. Big advocate for that. Do not let people talk you out of it. Do not let people talk you down for shit. Like, Just do it. Don't give a fuck about, especially people who talk down for shit. Like, who cares? People are gonna agree and disagree. There's always gonna be two sides of everything. You will not find one single thing where 100% of human beings will agree with you. So, like, do not be a people pleaser, be a you pleaser type shit. And on that knowledge, I will fucking leave you after 30 minutes of this shit. Wow, time passed completely different. Damn, half an hour passed. I just talked longer about this shit than the actual interview. What the fuck? That's crazy. All right. Don't need no fucking Monster Energy when I've got sunlight. Honestly, I think that woke me up really well. And fucking a good day. My eyes do look a little bit tired though, like all the reddish shit here. If you look at it, like my eye does look kind of cooked. Bro, one last. I should stop it at the knowledge, but I'm a big yapper, so I can do whatever I want. Who cares? My friend, my Russian friend, didn't sleep today. I think I said this. Maybe I said this. I already started. It's already over. I already didn't stop at the knowledge, bitch. Well, my Russian friend talks to me about how me sleeping 5 hours, is not that good, and how me being unable to sleep after 10 is concerning. I should go to the doctor and I won't live past 40. Okay, that comes from someone who didn't sleep today at all. Just leaving that there. See you in the next one.